omo person omo ye e de boa omo nso a it's all about no coffee na omo a they just didn't care. I mean every person be each and every individual be no I got to study them, got to know them very well. So it's good. And the NSA the Yankopon be bia so so far transition has not been difficult because I was already there and I understood the system. We are managing.
Yeah, you've worked for the better part of your life in politics.
That's true.
That's
true.
Into when bas a natural, because national service, and so largely you work with the youth. Largely with the youth. And you need the temperament you need to work with them. Maybe I know gather from from national youth organizers.
And run here your college show this.
Yes.
Now wow, Gen Z's platform. Now said your money me and I may make copy Geneva or what can I make country of na me your flow. Say hey mami. I'm saying I contested a deputy national youth organizer in 2014.
Oh wow.
And lost narrowly. I came back in 2018 and won.
And now be winning.
And 2022 and also me buy it and I'm saying winning. So let me say that for the past almost 12 years of my life, what I've done is youth mobilization for the party. And you know, I mean everything that I need to know. And the truth is that I'm very versatile. Very versatile.
Maybe I
didn't be memoir my fitty space, you know, and we are able to roll and we're able to talk. Of course, national service there, frankly, until Mebahono. Nango focus say hot seat. Oh, welcome to the hot seat. Na say hot seat saying. But now I understand and appreciate what it takes to sit on that hot seat. Easy, but say for the grace we are steering the affairs of the
and you still have the opportunity to work with your boss, George Oparea.
My boss, and incredibly, Nipa no chairman for the youth working committee, national youth working committee for NSA. Or also no me board chairman.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Okay, Minta. And sana minister. Miami minister, sector minister, so Miami boss. In fact, you know, it's been yes, I've been safe. Exactly. And frankly, they have been extremely supportive. Extremely supportive. The guidance, the wisdom, the exchange with me. I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful to them.
Inti core national service, of course, first as deputy, now the main director general. What was that one problem you were confronted with? Muteki over no? A problem near day.
I realized, say, most of them had very lackadaisical attitude.
A staff, no? Okay.
Of course, I think it's because also no omaketi ya ninya kra.
National service
aketia
staff office hono.
And so you realize that it is not about ejuma na omo beje say or say ye ejuma because we are expecting a certain remuneration. No, it was always about coin ben ye be fa so ye be kate connect na ye create deal na you know additional income because almost sika no and so enye. And to me, be a deputy, and what I took upon myself, and say, measure the welfare of the staff.
Okay.
Now, together with the union, no, any PSC, we were communicating constantly. We drafted the conditions of service, you know, and all of that, CBA and Sanyamani, just when transition by, you know, quickly, and may submit it to all the relevant authorities. I will say yes, submit it. Until we are still in talks with them. Now say Yankopon bet me aboy. Mr. Graham they be am the consuls are yes na yen to me yen improve the conditions of the staff our national service, and I'm hoping say to me yes sir no munim so edwuma no mo yen we appreciate because we say sikana wo former it's almost as if edwuma na we yen no as em faso ni so I say nobody deems it important. And almost the pen but I've been able, together with my deputies and the entire team, to me as steer ship note to the point to say now they understand, say ye near brace a bebo ama ya changes. But ye push it, say ye changes near monamo. Let's enhance the your living conditions. Not still rot no fraud no bonnet no mugusu yeah. What will be the bargaining point? So I think to a large extent now they are beginning to flow in tandem with what we are pushing, and I'm hoping saying I'm able to me a boy na bibia kwasedi e
staff strength near saying
you were over 500 staff across the
country.
So every district be a district office. And Sana I was supporting staff and all of that.
But I was expecting to hear a bigger number. 500 is not a good sound.
No cre won't say
workload.
No cre won't say iswa. That's the truth. No cre won't say iswa. So as part of your way, so mature to finance. Say na yenya additional 200 staff and come at least a bit augment, and because of the projects now. This time, we need project leads and as a directors and so in all the district offices and the regional offices. No, solely they will just concentrate on the projects aspect of the national service. To me, Abua Epushi. So we've written to them. I'm hoping say, I'm hoping say to me.
When President Ebo all we all heard from national service under the previous administration, wasn't that a burden on you? Ama oyema shashe say baby ami koi there may be temptations and shana 8 years down the lane, 12 years down the lane means me dean will be out here say oyema shashe
say me kwa na me yema shashimi
sir.
Because me papa, me mom, me mo, me busia for my loved ones, everybody seemed to be worried. Everybody seemed to be worried. Say, baby, I didn't opportunity. True, almost true. I should be careful. Eventually, almost every week, my father has to remind me. Say, Kai, baby, I will free. Kai, say, yeah, the nyame sumni, yeah, the titi we a Christiani. Almost every week, my daddy has to call me and say that to me. Say that bacho mate, me Kai me nimpa to me pacho. But you know, I was looking at it to say. From the youth point of view and youth mobilization, me feel say on my way, we need to do more for the young people of this country. When it comes to importation of food into this country, staple foods are ordinarily we can grow here. We are using more than $2 billion. To import eduania yebe to me eduia ewa. And I ask myself, say, if the government or the president is pushing the Feed Ghana agenda, let's say national service also, this quantum, this number of healthy young people yebe to me utilizing almost strength and potential and knowledge in advancing the Feed Ghana cause. Why should I regret coming to this fold? And you know, even though it's a challenge, I was excited. Say it is something that a man so to me now many years of youth engagement and mobilization. This is the time I would say me putting to bear in practical terms and how to move the youth along and then get some of these things rectified and done.
You accepted the challenge.
Oh, I accepted the challenge with joy, with joy, and I know say. Yaminti will get it done.
And at least you can learn with the benefit of hindsight. Now, mistakes be a bit more and also I know so one of the first things that happened here was more systems are more used to IT systems as a master same kakra, right?
His Excellency John Dramani Mahama it was actually an order. Say yen to sa system ningu because system perpetuate such crass fraud and to the extent it's over 60,000 ghost names, 40,000, 50,000 ghost names in just a year. It is unheard of. Wow. So defending that platform, I think it was suicidal. And me feel said that the decision the president took was good. But then we need to ensure say ade na yede ba no ade be den ebeboa na yetumi yi saa boni na efiri exactly inti yes president gave us the order. Unfortunately we had very limited time and I think that there were so many people that no mun jindi say betumi aye so nkrofo bebe ka say this year dey umfin say yetumi national service inti we will just give a moratorium but we took up the challenge. Obi unim say yetumi etna say a year juma all the way sometimes to 2 a.m. Trust me.
Wow.
We really had to go beyond ourselves.
On
now
the new system.
We should be new crowd, but we say men ye promise say sadano ye be no. We didn't extend it. Sadana, Edrusono, we were ready. Everything was in place. Yet to me, start yeah.
New system, you know, a full proof. There was somebody shame be able to
unim system we say would say me the RUTH DELA SEDDOH.
Yes.
Say a cobane say meeting between RUTH and DELA hyphen woman. Now so we hyphen film graph. The system will reject it.
Really?
Me said no SEDDOH. So me ko spell it.
Na say now 1D.
1D film ebe rejected. With date of birth. Now saying ya kolebi oba ho. Ni date of birth ye 24th. Okocho no. Okocho 25th. Some of these things. Say university graduate. At least you need to be diligent. You need to you know be meticulous. 25th. Because of 25th, you know, system not rejected. So the least inconsistency with the Ghana card, which is our prime source of
information
authentication,
on that way, exactly.
Anything that goes contrary to what is on your Ghana card, rejected.
Oh,
yes.
Okay. It one of those systems. You can sit in your office and create an identity without the shame.
No.
Ebe rejected.
Ebe rejected. No. And to unim, a full proof to the extent to say, now omo person omo perpetrate the ghost names, you know. Omo who say omo the remo and ye. So you know what they did? Some went to some of the schools.
Baby, amunya mo source data.
Yeah, source data no every. Omo ko school ho. And omo de info ghost names, you know, whatever names name way omo de ko school no. And they
school list name.
Exactly, school list.
Oh, that's how far people come.
Yes, the class list. We say we national service uses two data.
Yes.
And you use data now schools, you know, at the brain, and we call it the class list.
Okay.
Now, no, the barrier. Then we compare that data with the Ghana card to authenticate to say data no the amanye no. Nipa ne Ghana card no is it correlated? A match na. Inti say a match na just say most probably you know nipa no ampa nipa.
Okay.
Say because of course we want to believe say NIA has done a good job.
Sure.
Inti say what the information eba. Now say contrary to what is on the Ghana card, a basis for suspicion. Now they went to the schools nibi, and now omo de edini then school class list na be buy en channel na ghost names no ehye de.
Wow.
This is the extent to which they went.
And no munya dodo be saying into names no.
Thank you. Say into no my last press conference and I told them ya flag nipa bako 8,104.
Really?
And are completely suspended in the day 8,839. When
all these names were on class lists.
Thank you, they were on the class list.
Wow.
When serious cartel on them say octopus. They have their hands and you know fingers everywhere. All over the place. And some of the places, you know, so I realized that I have put up myself, say I'm fighting. I'm fighting, I think, unseen and unknown powers. But I know saying I may come home. And we'll be able to prevail and travail. What him say, Nipadudua, upload. I mean, they try to say, buy a system no now 155,754.
Really?
Now, out of 155,754, no, nipa dodo a yet to me verify with Ghana card and it let's say omo ye nipa. 92,774.
That's over 60,000 were. Namun to me verify.
To me verify.
Over 60,000.
Over 60,000. To me verify.
Wow.
And when him, they are interested. Pan say. 8,104 and 8,839 na ya flag your money ya suspend you up till today ye nya nipa bakupo from sad data where ya approaching and say didn't ya flag your man say be try so be
they were indeed ghosts.
So I just say wo de nya boche na yen hwade na yen hwe say obi beba so obi ba na se ni din e was system ni ma na ye hu say oh e bia ye na ye mistake and I say not a single person for 2 months and 3 months ye bia system here to not even a single person from sa data.
In the Abani say now why am I working on the class list in the schools?
So it's the most of the times I think it's the registrars.
Not usually of the various universities.
Usually any edile. So the registrars.
But are they answering questions for we?
Sweetheart, 10 people have been arrested.
Oh, okay.
10 people have been arrested from the various schools. Now, are complicit in this, ebinum egusu baby almost share on national security, no. And yes, small. And we also got 2 people from Yensuye folder. We realize say almost from the office or head office. In fact, initially I'm here suspicious and I'm transfer. Me here transfers be from head office or and they calls be a buy. I'm saying but I decided to keep calm. And the interrogations started, it pointed to Nipana. Now me suspect I'm here it pointed to the person.
Wow. In the meaning say we say omoye successful ma list we go through ya bosumi bia mutua omo car.
Sweetheart. What the yemfa 155,000 no crown fan tonchen. Now yemfa say 8,000 flag ne pay. What the yemfa suspend no crown tonchen. Yemfa 8,000 flag ne keke na.
Yes.
They were going to make over 68 million Ghana cedis a year.
Wow. That's 680 billion.
Thank you. I don't know what you know. Sweetheart, you know what that can do for Ghana?
National Service with Scout power. 680 billion, just like that.
Just like that.
8,000.
Just like that. Just like that.
Inti say.
Yes. Say you can say even every district here school sukrano more just 6 units classroom blocks we would have provided anya say 1 million per block at least you bet to me provide 68 schools 6 units classroom blocks.
That's a lot of
in
money.
68 districts.
That's a lot of money. Would you pin this down to new system no? But for the new system, I can
now when you say new system, old one no crana no we found over 2,000 names are not suspicious. System way to me identify over 2,000 names are suspicious in the already enrolled list.
Oh, okay, okay. For you personally, no, because I
yes. So when we realized that still almost force it, some of us what we did was now we went to the schools. And my deputy director general operations,
yes,
military man, he championed the course.
Oh, okay.
Or no, any MIS and the head of deployment and some of the staff, they moved from schools to school, tertiary, the universities to universities. What we did was that they are present your mind as a class list. Yeah, buy you see Mumbia system also. Now you shed the number of Nkola or my graduating from school. Then we compare name by name
to class list,
index number by index number to class list. Now I send your mind. It is a was sending class list. Who send you be ding can class list no? Nani panon can who graduated list no one. Then it means that person is fraudulent.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What I say?
Okay. In the more years across the universities.
Yes. We did that across the university because we realized, say, I didn't know the air conditioner. Yeah, my in Brea. Yebehuno na omude bibia fa ayase. So this is the extent to which we went to ensure, say, we will come out with a squeaky clean data.
Now you are convinced, sir, 8,000 now my flag, you know. Indeed, from all the checks they are indeed ghost. Ghost Obi also saying to me my.
Obi to me by. Inka me expect say nka ye nka by this time no. At least no 1 or 2, 3 people be mra. Na nka ye kwa ye no na nka free sa flagged them. And I suspended them. Ni who so we be genuinely no. Be na eba na yan ye but up till now Obi to me by.
You have a personal reputation to protect. How sure are you? And assurance when I be ma mabu no 8 years when you say Ruth Eddie 4 years, 8 years, 12 years. Our National Service Authority as Director General. Who me fi homa wachina obi ba be hwe adwuma wo ye mu no. Ye be sia ko say oh ghost names e course no anyway. Assurance be na be ma Ghana for.
Onim. Maka on several occasions say. Sementumi anyen hwe.
Yes.
Our National Service cra. As for ghost names, Memetiana and Sita Yaminti.
Really? You are sure about
that? Say me nyehwe kra no. Wo de me fa bibia anton chen. But ghost names, I will fight it with the last drop of my blood. With the last drop of my blood, I will make sure say ghost names NC our National Service. And ye be na just the high tech technology be a be nyam barrier a be breaking system na e be ye bibi e extraordinary ye nyan but hwe omo register out of 155,000 omo ya post yomo and now they me by verification verified 92,000
yes and I'm verified
and you have verified compare this number with what was happening in the previous administration. What do you compare? One will say, previous administration, numbers no hover around 155,000, 160,000 as posted.
Beneficiaries.
Thank you. A hover just around 155,000, 160,000, thereabout. So actually, one was say, yeah, young should around 100,000. What do you ever say? You cry, be 100,000.
Yeah.
What I say?
Yeah.
So we have done a great deal of job. I know the manka and the sleepless nights and all of that. I think say it has yielded results. And me, I am excited. Say we have saved government a lot of money. We have saved the ordinary taxpayer now. Onam kwanso asebio or your shoe shine. Or ton adie, or so adie when it is so, or some the nififre, or be de bia wo sorry a what ya sempa. Who ye juma.
Yeah.
And so when you cheap easy money ni bia but you pay, you work hard and you pay your taxes.
Sure.
Why should we allow your taxes to find its way into the pockets of some unscrupulous people? Sebe, or not by your system. You're saying Crofoni be cry at a point. Omo to me to Land Cruiser ne no ma crash Land Cruiser na ade no ma park out to baby no ma cut off. Of course. Wo she sika na ekwo go to go ma
80 billion.
Sika na ekwo go to go every year. And we here they flagged 8,000. So enka ye permit is 155,000 no. Almost 160,000. Ye permit allow money in akotua. Minus 92,000 difference, calculate that by 715 Ghana cedis every month times 12.
That's some crazy money. That's some real crazy money. Wow. I mean, from everything you've said, you've done. We are hoping, sir, this system would stand the test of time.
Definitely.
Etumi abua.
Also, I'm a catch-up. Me say every year we will subject this system to audit.
Okay.
Forensic audit.
Okay.
Me just say I will not allow anybody, not the people, not the transition committee, not the of course I know that they've been very supportive. They have bought into the vision and they know say my intention is to ensure that we present a clean data.
Yeah.
And see, I think that by and large they have all agreed. But me tonight and ma Ebia will be and try maneuver way one every year. yeah, this our system we will subject it to scrutiny, to forensic audit, and ensure say, is it still you know, clean? Is everything on course? Are we safe? I will do that every year.
Yeah.
And I think that even if it will cost government extra money to do that, it is still better than what we would have spent.
Letting all of these monies go. I can feel the passion in your voice. I mean, you see that there is a lot of fire in your belly. In public service, Ghana, so no reformist leader be baby, obstacles na real.
Baby.
And ube sometimes wow staff na krano na I start when a root no fees or ya and or buy or no kwa den and na unkwa na obey Ghana ye and it and ba office ho na me mystery shopping be as me busa about war and some no be ka fa. Do you know?
You know, one thing I also do is say occasionally I may solicit for their thoughts about me.
Yeah, okay.
Not just me, my name is deputies.
Deputies, no, yeah.
It helps. So there be me can say a meeting back be me ma omo troye on the paper.
Okay.
They wrote it, so we mixed it up so that nobody knows who wrote this or who wrote that. And say that is supposed to help us shape and become better. I think that on the whole, they think we are doing incredible.
Okay.
They think we are doing incredible. They think that say what I do is not out of malice.
Okay.
Say be anya dreamboni na tie and I say me titi obi and person me bo obi enim tia and I say they know, they see the genuineness in me. Say I want a certain change.
Sure.
I want us to go on a certain path.
Sure.
A path ye be wie sa die we no. Na Sebi, say this is not the first time this ghost names thing is coming up. What I say, and constantly and continuously they be an who say, I mean, no, it's my pomocho, me no makasa, and a makacho say the facts are my pomocho ni makasa no. You either go with the flow or you will be sacrificed. And see, I think that on the whole, the genuineness and they think I'm doing my best. I'm trying to do my best. And see, it seems I have quite enjoying quite approval rating high and some support and also high. And you see, I try I go beyond office. Me to me will be any say and then pay and said uncle, I'll call you to my office. Me person me say what is happening in your life. Then so I try to personalize the relationship so that at least let's all live as a family now together no. And you yam ne ba sebi and yen root nkwandi yebeka say national service. Is there go do baby you can national service pe ghost names. Ye misa say one director general and one say and one cleaner ho. When your boy say oh national service. What him say? Yakoye ye fair back we are yakoye ye kotonton ye niama. And say national service yanko national service nko muna ya mu wies kan Charlie afena
I have some way Charlie
I had to say
anyways it will change the narrative will change.
It has to change. It
will change. This year so far my postings in area
me pacho ya ye postings in area the only issues omo ye post your moko organizations ne bia
ya reject
you okay that is basically no na outstanding and I mismatch for no
okay
so enyezi you en kolani bebree wo wa open no pray no person koto abama ni political party favorite political party and in that time on drew yes so obekwa akọ register no na wakọ increasing the age no I didn't wakọ register ebi so wo hwa esan say open opportunity I didn't akọ university ebi a one pass as an undergraduate into matured no akọ set for matured now we increase and you know the age limit is 25 and see ebi wa 23 25 24 now we increasing the age so that obetumi then enya access to the university. That's what they do. Nancing Kolani be by they confess now almost per chance I go school and almost increase here. And see, there's a lot of issue with the mismatch of data.
Okay.
And Amaka said system no will reject. So what I did was that when I saw the genuineness, what I did was make call Ghana Publishing Company. And I may call NIA. And I'm near penny for no ecotenasi. Epo mocho say. The Ayano Mumra National Service. I'm going to host you people for 2 weeks. And I may hear announcement all over the place to say National Service personnel be more issues, genuine ones are more issues with data mismatch. Mumra within these 2 weeks. Okay. Not just head office, Mesanya Bako, Ashanti region. Okay. The reason why we did just 2 regions here because Ghana Publishing Company need offices across the country. And to make me patch also in Kasadi and staff no. Nanka yen call all the regions, but it looks like almost staff strength form. And it's not any possible. So we did that, and I'm saying you compare commissioners of oaths, then Esamba, the various centers, you know. And I host you for 2 weeks. Okay. The whole idea was that, in fact, not just that, Gazette for Ghana Publishing Company, and so one was show 1,200. Wow. And it may promo show, na many more casa. Ave to the point is say, may your friend, friends, a boss in the pet. Would the NSS for mammy, and how much I remember how much I'm to be pouch or so. Me patch from 1,200. And a suti, yeah, you to me the bus 700. Now can me push say you from 500 krana, and yeah, but say almost all they are constrained. Almost is kind of the almost on the mountain, and it to me about 700 at the moment. And so we tried. Ye bomb de rosa. Oh, e be by fine, e be rectify. So you Gazette, we see you in person. We need the pana from say no. We Ghana card at least there was semblance of Nyama be say wa. And then we can prove. And say, no, we were able to resolve some of them. Meaning for whatever reason. And then what we also did was, many Ghana Publishing Company in Ekasai, Sadia, because we need offices across the length and breadth of the country. More northern zone, more western region, water region, a bed dear mom. And Sadia, Munja say, bet me an online. And thankfully, they got someone to work on that quickly. I don't see to me an online version. So these are some of the extent to which I just to facilitate and make it easy for your personnel. And ordinarily, when can come but as a woman and as a mother, meaning say sometimes you need to go beyond yourself to at least make life comfortable. Still, you call any be woman.
It is still mismatch issues.
Still mismatch
numbers in the dorsal.
Number relatively
or mono until that is rectified.
So I told them, when to me and I just said next year you may have rectified what maka migusuka National Service personnel for amutie me awofo amutie me amo mano omonye omo rectification of the mismatch no mepa mo chow mo so that unsenka was a Friday nanka deadline and there was an outcry and all of that. I'm so okay. Extended encore next week Monday. And you know what we are doing again? My momo instruction say Saturday Obia all the regional directors name Muku na Moye Hwedumano Obia anko office regional office we are making sure say Saturday so we will be there to ensure that we rectify those issues for them. Head office on Saturday all of us will be there including myself making sure say sometimes to me 11 p.m. me ti almost me jinomo consumate me move your way from office or at the back conference room and I mean no conference room ensuring that we rectify and solve people's problems for them until you have this the time mumbra na moya den mumbra na mo solve the problem so that Monday ni dra anko ba ne say me na sebio mitimo den anase me pese me nipa body ni ana we've opened this thing from 28th October and you started validation from 28th up till now want to me I don't think that I will be the one to be blamed.
Okay, in this after all this effort the person cannot be posted this year.
No.
In the other chance by next year
as a defaulter.
as a defaulter.
Defaulter, yeah. You have to pay a penalty for not doing your national service.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Okay. And in terms of a more, Cecilia, you post to a more ground there, Jumano, and 92,000.
So, you post to more grounds, 91,484.
484. And out of this, and a bit more acquire reject your mono.
Yes.
In your more reject your more your modern.
And you know what we have done was, and also can Niamana rectify.
Okay.
So what we do is a short letter, first of all, mature letter to the presidency through our sector minister.
Yes.
Say the way our institutions need be a treaty. Yeah, personnel with disrespect, utmost disrespect, and I take a strong exception to that because it is mandatory, say, in Kuala national service. So you must look at it from that point of view. And to say Kuala now, of course, out of constraint, and I be a space issues, and this animal won't to me and far Kuala. Respectfully, you either write. You know, for whatever reason, we cannot. This person cannot be accepted. Now what? So embossed with stamp.
Yeah.
Now you won't say a yampa a authentic say. And yes, a kolana na ni pemuno. Maybe I didn't go to no painting or so about but because to me anything informal. Then we know. And I say throw letter. So maybe for whatever, just 1-2 line letter say no what the letter na then amani pano no what the apa near to me sasa but they be more national service 100 it is disrespectful. It is not, it cannot be countenanced. It's a mature letter to the presidency say they need to do something about it. I don't know what can be done about it, but through the chief of staff or how much directive or something like that.
But I've also heard say agencies, more correspondence with mono. It me the say okay, company A or B, you bet me for nipa 200. We've informed National Service Authority. Now I go post nipa 500.
I know the
sir.
I know the answer. So what I say. Sometimes maybe I walk 200 you bet to me I'm obey 250. The idea and say adiana wo jeno maybe ankwala ba you can screen them. Now watch say which of them will best fit adiana where the wo and who gives you the best skill. So it's just options that we are giving you, so that it makes it easy for you to to choose out of the number. So sometimes just a little addition, but not as huge as said your mokan. And until we selection and it must be within time. They said they're making this thing has been running for 2 months and still counting. Until within time, maybe our first 2 weeks, while your selection, open or for you give them respectfully, you give them letter. So mumra. On a skill will also be needed at another organization. Yeah. Then we can push those ones also to those people.
Me agency head I met me the me. Apart from say I may pay nipa 200 no, make me assign the list of people 200 abremo say mum posting kofu emreme. Not a private agency. A public agency. Make me say
you can do that. The entire especially baby who has specific required skills no. Not your mom chance. Say go to the school, interview them. Whatever processes you have to go to HR processes, you can do that. Into who feel say we hear mono. You can send a list to us. We'll do that for you. Maybe to say Yoko, and then sensitive, specialized exactly. Brain list. We look at it because we think that it's not a place you want to open up for everybody to go. We say say they've gone through the system and they trust them and think that they can work with them. No, why not? If you bring it to us, we can look at that for you.
Okay. And a crime I'm first we're dealing with the pension for all personnel. Say Kumase, Pakra, Petakra, de would nipa ne ko jura ishiem ne jura 2 man to onko. So I didn't move dealing with it saying a crime I'm first handle.
Atemni dia maji was sadly no you. But I mean, said a wow when you organize that day. It's your bare body. And then Obi, may a press conference in Obi say, Madam, you want to tell me that if your daughter is sent to a rural community, you allow her to go? I'm saying, now I won't allow her to go. Say, or you nipa sing, nipa na, or rural community. And I say, wouldn't it be? Honorable Betty Crosby means. She's a sister, a friend, and I took particular interest in her campaign I think the 2016 thereabouts. The kind of places I visited in Afram Plains North. There are some of the villages. You have to be on the water, on the lake for 9 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours, 12 hours.
Now
and maybe some will say, I was on Kalao.
Yeah.
Schools were. Those kids, do you think that they don't deserve to be taught?
Yeah.
And it made me feel say, we are nipa obabe yo bi dachi. Ye nipa obabe minister bi dachi. Ebi obi obabe president dachi. When we give you such opportunities, I think that young people should be more adventurous. They should be more adventurous. They should be keen on getting to know what goes on the other side. What's now East Legon, sir? You are used to tarred roads with air conditioning constantly. For you to be around the decision-making table and influence policies which will benefit the ordinary disadvantaged Ghanaian, you should have had some personal, experiences from these some of these things. We go around, we talk to them, we do sensitizations, but it still seems like say when ya gapo hana when ya MP when ya boss Ghana gas thank you ECG medasi Cocoa board say
Cocoa board.
Meanwhile, I already I am on.
Sure.
And to cocoa board means my catch a cocoa board say, yeah, the omo ba, now mo post your baby, I dear cocoa no. Move for monko.
Yeah. I say also a cocoa board office.
Oh, exactly.
No, I got now.
No, mo got now. Oh, say, gold board.
That's the new ish.
Me na me catch you. I want Obi happy.
So good. Is there gold prices on the world market? No, so sure. Obi happy on it. Sami Jemfi.
Me na me catch you. Obi happy say. Sami Jemfi. Yes, superstar ba ako pe no. Obi happy say yes. Oben Sami.
Oh, okay.
Enti thing. I know the man can say it's difficult. It's a huge challenge. What we are trying hard say maybe we'll do more of the sensitization.
What is even more challenging would be party from Penifua offering your money. Those who are even more influential than you. I mean, but I'm imagining how I'll be dealing with that kind of pressure.
Anyway, I will skip that. I know they all be who pushing me said them and but on the yes on the whole no I wanted to say something but on the whole no I think that we are getting somewhere. Sure. Yeah, farms you see. Are there 2 areas?
No, even before the farms, no Ruth. Military training. No? Okay. When to me this year, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, the president is so keen on it. He's very keen on it. You know, now, baby, Drew, no, I between our sector ministry and the finance ministry. I'm saying,
because more service provider being the Ghana Armed Forces, no, our expectations.
Exactly. And
it is over 10,000.
Yeah, 10,000. And interestingly, over 12,000 personnel and
they
apply.
Must select 10,000 every year.
No, but I was happy to say 12,000 because of course and you'll be medically fit to engage in it. 12,000 boy. Now yes subject to me now to all the screening processes and all of that. Now for 10,000 we pick them and then we go with them. So it will come on.
That's fine. In the dealing with farms.
Yeah, so now make kind of challenges, Now challenges with the refusal of personnel to go to some places. When him say, "Kolani be bring person mo beko private sector."
Sir,
mintia sepo.
We say we bring now job security issues. So because the strangely the mindset now has been say, "Oh, minya cocoa board there, chances say meka hone was sro." Minya snet there, chances say meka hone was sro.
What him say?
And obi also pay self-preservation.
What him say? Interesting.
Yes.
Over the years. Records in say
private sector need retaining more
far and above
the public sector.
Far and above the public sector. Indeed, the retention rate over the private sector is so high. Now, not just that, almost some more additional, support, top ups. Apart from that, media said they put them to use.
Yeah.
Private sector no. Dabi. And main crop also a public institution. Koto go bebre me. Lunch accommodate me. Ko down ho kwa say mama no buy no or wa. Not to buy ya breme. That is what they use them for within the public service. Inti dey bia me pushy ni omo kasa say when you pursue eco private, know that you are fortunate.
Yeah.
And you see, a thriving private sector would want to bring in more of these people. What do you ever say? Why you national service away? The following year you have distinguished yourself.
Yes.
Private person, the probabilities of retaining higher. Even as a contract staff, you are still better.
Yeah. But public service every year, new service personnel.
Exactly.
In the Monkonian
from into public cocoa board, they don't take them at the end of the service year. Yebe logo want to baby near the full Friday. Because that is where everybody wants to go. Until you the full banner. Wona we dada hono. Ube di ankaho. Enti private person na onkrofon person omo beko no. Omo kakra na omo beji atu so omo beko ube hu na waye den. Wanye adwuma na waka ho. And they put them into him. Say, Ekobani say, who we private no crapo. Na say ya fawa because they put them to use. You now have a practical experience of whatever you went to school to learn. Enti menewo yakwa national service. Me call cocoa board. I mean, not to cite them for anybody. Ever say me call public sector, a public company or institution, work or private. Menewo yatina panel. Friends, panel name for an interview. The probability say you understand. At the end of questions, baby, so you understand it from a real lived experience and a practical point of view, and how you can express yourself in practical terms. You're different from me. Me koto go be. Me koto a friend saying, "Ba ya yachi." Me pacho what man say. Until the probability that you will get the job is higher than me die. But who can?
The whole idea they have about the public sector and the parastatals, especially into your gold board, your cocoa board, your snake. I'm for what the idea said. Okwa ehono national service for allowance the maono. Oko higher, which is also true.
But the public private one also, they also top up for them. Most of them do.
Say relativities. In TB or they compared you benya with ECG.
So you rather go for short. And
also the truth of the matter, so they say, yes, a public sector retention may not be that much, but there be musunya. I think the drivers are interested. Yeah, we may want to look at that.
Negligible.
Yeah,
trust me.
Yeah.
Very, very.
It's true. It's true. I get it. And I believe that after some time, people would then come to the realization, say, hey, adi, say, and yes, na ete. Now,
rural communities, so, yeah, the omo person meko. Missy Michia, Bank of GCB manager. And all catch them so rules. When me no national service, when maybe them koi, I was in Afram Plains. I was okay. Also, omo yed nipa 6. And I do more from place. On open or open is obeko. When you say ene, you only really yapping any finance contract staff. Sa and no wakra.
Ewo GCB from
GCB, yes. And no wakra, he's living large, he's okay. No ye mate no. Man corner almost say open kind. Or no real school no nye juman. It took some of them 5 years and some no juman. So sometimes, baby, you don't know where you meet your destiny.
No, but maybe about we say because they were more rural areas, say be a quadradia or primary school rural area, and it will be a do cocoa board for agile, and a do a cocoa board officer, a be a war tafo. And they do a course of Sarenso, and I say a some debiso, or Western North region.
Yeah.
So, how they still you are within Cocoa, and also for rejected. Cocoa, the mark where some debiso are rejected.
Reject you.
Really?
Rural Yeah, Gen Zs, they are they are very sophisticated, and I love their taste for good things. Yes, and it's also behoves on us to say we must also try and develop our rural communities.
Some the business not pay Uber rights. I bring the white child.
What I say?
I can't say.
What demand you know?
I can't pay Uber rights. Me I bring the white child.
Or to our crossing the Soft Life Association. Thank you. As some other boss no. What demand some the pa? Into on pay stress, into on pay baby. Afiansa wo be ko adwuma no wo ba betina ho atwen amma moto bia den ababa be fa wansa na ana wo so nante da bi on pay into onko. But I will keep encouraging them.
Yeah, we have to.
We will keep encouraging them.
Hey, Ghana, nya crowd.
That be.
Sure.
And you see, interestingly, omo pini so call so we say, afe omo wie kra na, omo person omo back to grandma na yo. God, wo kwa koye ohini awo ho, obema odan free. Untua rent. Body a wo bedi. Also the okwa also your guy pa, especially your bema na your guy what e my one e ho nyina so man can hear cry.
But I think one thing so master, I don't know if you started it, but private sector companies are like small and medium scale enterprise. Madam for be a cold store, for example. I mean, the staff cold store, say 2 say 3.
Okay.
But this year, national service personnel.
Okay.
More than one Emma. I think what G2.
Okay. Which means she applied for it.
So
your portal also we have that also.
Okay.
But to me, apply.
In the way some small scale company there.
Me say every company. Obia. As long as a company is registered, and we know say you are authentic, you're real, and you will be a sebi or baby na uko kolano ko wa yakwa ko eno masa. There, we be registered with us. We will give you the personnel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we want to support private sector to thrive as well.
But Madam Fuleka Cherem said because of that he will be doing it every year because they'll be cutting the overheads.
What I say?
At least, no.
Exactly.
Yeah. Say
exactly.
No allowance near dinner or other overheads.
Exactly.
Ordinarily,
ufa obia anya 1,500 2,000 betiano. But offer personnel no now yes so we increase kra no am 1,000 I'm 1,002 kra. Relatively you are still saving cost.
It's good. It's good. Very well. Like we see saying so higher Sempa 94.7 FM. Yane the Director General of the Ghana National Service.
Ghana National Service Authority.
Okay, that's fine. Obi, running a private business is different from that's earlier way discussion. Obi, what causes are used to get involved in fraudulent deals as if what they do is the norm? If we can work on this as a country, all the problems the lady is narrating will minimize. Our youth bring this conduct to the workplace when we employ them. Edwin, a industrialist, and another message way about anti. And I believe, and on a long term, the military training thing would help in conscientizing the youth to understand, Charlie, discipline and what happens in the real world. Because we are former babe ejuma. We say Obi, the new office holder should be reminded that administrative irregularities are rarely the handiwork of a single person. Honestly, your eagerness to blame the previous administration while loudly proclaiming that her tenure will miraculously eliminate ghost names smacks of political grandstanding rather than serious governance. Financial losses do not automatically imply incompetence or negligence at the top, and using public office to retroactively criminalize past administrations is misleading. Gasti man ewo brekum. Gasti Benedict, but hold brief for said or minister say we attack past government no big brace. I will say Obi, kindly ask her if someone who attended school outside Ghana qualifies for national service. And the other side, as I'm listening to a narrative about the robust system NSS has put in place, I'll be shocked the conversation about ghost names pops up after her tenure as NSS boss. Ukroya boa wamaye all the assurances, but obi ko school outside Ghana bit my service.
In fact, you are also mandated to do it. Say, oba back now be ejuma.
Yes.
Also, I just say you don't intend to live here for the rest of your life. They are fine.
Oh,
but
okay.
So they come in as private applicants.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. And so voluntary national service that's all.
Me pacho so we are still in talks with finance to see, say, especially your farming sites.
Yes.
We want to bring more people on board as volunteers.
Okay.
Now, it's all about empowering the young people with the needed and requisite skills in the space that we want to push.
It is more farms, no? When more farms, they be what here for.
Yeah, our farms in 12 regions.
12 regions. National Service Farms.
Yes, National Service Farms.
Hey.
Yes.
Mudia niema wo.
Yeah, dia niema. Many woka say kra anope me regional director for Savannah. Wa send me say the farms na ye wo ho no. Eja omo ye in the bags omo nya no. Ye nya about 1,250 bags of maize.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow, that's a lot. It announced personnel personnel
together with the regional director and then some volunteers.
Oh,
yeah.
It will be personnel call agri colleges now.
Most of them, yeah, not and you'll be a call agri college, but they also show interest, more interest in farming and agri and agri, the value chain. We do that. And I mean, I sure say I had the jamia me chocho mucho. If we say the don't call, if we say the don't call, papa was. Who's a very saucy?
Then the boy
organic papa bio.
It's really cool. It's really cool.
And see, unim.
Yes.
Ghana is spending over $2 billion in the importation of Ibiane medical academia. And to me, feel say national service as well we sit, and with the number of young people that we deal with, we are strategic. We are in a strategic position. You bet to me use your platform, now leveraging to push the Feed Ghana agenda.
Yeah, sure.
And ama yenya bria. Say ya reata so say agri kene die. Yeah. Especially baby ye import it. So this time around, we are going massively into vegetables, especially tomatoes.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's the new thing I'm open somewhere.
Exactly.
But tomatoes.
But we are doing it already.
Tomatoes are saying temo.
No correct. But we have the market for it. Market now I work Ghana have for tomatoes. And I said national service provide produce tomatoes. Now quality we are here on the market. Why will the market woman want to spend more money, travel all the way to Niger and now Burkina Faso so for tomatoes? And so it's something that we want to massively go into onions
I think
and
with
all of that.
With the success of Nkoko when God that for saying they don't call it be brave, and I love the package.
I think that you should.
No, I thought you've done a really good job. With Nkoko the end there, from what I saw, you've done a really good job.
I think that you should pass by the
Papa Farms. I send the way you honor. I think it's close to Legon, right?
On the left side.
It is more beds saying
this year currently we have about 50,000 beds.
Really?
Yes. And so you have layers and then we have the broilers.
Oh.
And we have some cockerels as well. In fact, you have turkey and so. You have pigs and so.
Hey.
Yes. Now when him say every Thursday and Fridays, especially Friday, the conch. Who baby tremu our national service headquarters anymore.
Utimi tobi.
Jawajo na ye de si jaso na chese ya grele na sent no say the sent before him no be an kan just park o car na betobi. So you know what we are going to do? Pergola. Ewenim ho. Ni ya sitting and kasa Thursdays Fridays be a me pacho. Wo free say papa. Memo akonya tenase na bobi mame say reduce carbohydrate no enti ye more protein more.
Oh, that's nice.
We will love it. Pork it's a freshly grilled pork, freshly grilled turkey and chicken. Sochi. Ochina Friday. Ochina ya fa meme all bills on me.
That's a good one. When said Obi, my son was posted to DVLA but was not accepted. I got a letter from National Vaccine Institute and sent the letter to the secretariat last week Friday, but he has still not been posted. Obisa anonya day.
Me bacho. Omanembra. Okay. You be posting.
Okay.
Because but I'm surprised because as at the time, last week in Anama set it up
help desk.
The help desk, conference room. So I don't know, say around that time, Nadia. But Omanembra watching.
Yeah.
That's
fine.
We'll get it done for him.
That's fine. Ekosi saying high Asempa 94.7 FM into the boss of the National Service. My final question, Ruth, will be said after 8 years. That's a free National Service. What National Service would you want to leave behind?
Okay, finally. So National Service, said Makano.
Yes.
We have the personnel, we have the manpower, and I think that National Service is not living its full realization. Until I want us, and together with the team, with deputies, able deputies, and then the board, but we're consensus say we want to go into, first of all, we want to expand our agric projects. And we want to make as many agripreneurs as we can. It's not just about being on the farm, but it's also about the value chain.
Yes.
And so we are going to go into massive production where ye young kukoni ria. Ye nim say yan ye be to me etwitwa nkokɔ no ye be defeda wo ho ye be twitwa ye be package ye package no ye dey ma ye young people no now almost on my den dey call various outlets and all of that. So that at least in say the amount of money I investing in cocoa importation, we can reduce that. So we are in talks with a lot of these big hotels. Now you're making sure say you be supply in cocoa no instead say or may import it free again. Tomatoes here na many can want some idea. We are hoping say you be to me put it up a mini factory on our various farms. You can to me processing into purees and also into tomato paste. We are also looking at a national service na IT. Yankasa yebe to menya ye IT gurus ewo Ghana ha yebe more like the business processing outsourcing and all of that. Now ye create ya desk wa ha. So currently many can say ye wo a group of IT for omo creating yama. Omo creating yama and people are buying, we are selling it at very good, prices. And so we want to expand. So this was just a pilot. And so we want to expand and establish it properly. So Uba National Service, we have our tech hub, and this is our tech hub. Uba, where you find number of young people, they are coding, they are doing all manner of IT related niyama, and that is something that is on the banner, and we are going to ensure saying next year we will get it done. And other niyama, we are partnering, we are talking to a lot of the NGOs now. Buying we are interested in youth empowerment. Agra. Yani Agra for then kasa said they should also come on board. Now you to me support it. Yembebunu bebre now into interested in agric no. Now you support it. Now saying ya nkwalani bi ya mom space papa wa ankasa start after serving us for 1 year no. Start here then ankasa koko. Enti wo ba fair ni bia wo hu say nkwalani bi wo ha ya set map no so de ye nchanya enyina ye den ye to. Nkwalani ba ko ye supporting with 40,000 Ghana cedis apart from space now, the man no. Now, just 3 days ago, you are supporting Kolani be 20,000 Ghana cedis each. And you are saying more space. Yes, some more with the technical support to push them now. To me and then we also want to go into another NGO kasa. Say, the number of uniforms are in Kolano. You provide more. Say, baby, na ye free China. But national school uniforms, fabrics, and all of that. Bebre na ya nede every China. Meanwhile, young college bebre so omo fashion school, omo ba no minding, omo betting fee. So why don't we create a hub, a skills hub? You bet to me at the end why then? Ede sa contract in Abema Kolano, they to empower them financially. So it is something that is also on the menu. We are talking to NGOs and institutions support it, and not just NGOs, even government institutions more say more surplus be a pay baby I invest your money into. Please, national service. This national service is a national service. I proactive. Every penny that is given to us, we'll put it to good use. And all the big companies, all the big institutions more investing in youth development. And it's not free money. What is kind of brand new juma? You be making sure so whatever returns so you be doing the be mamo na musu mo dia expanding more juma mo be. And most importantly, national service. After you be so is there RUTH DELA SEDDOH any able deputies, any national service people. You be going into archives. You be going into record. Na ya kasa historically. This is the first time in some years our national service ghost names bakupo anyhow, and that's I swear I will do it with the drop, the least, the smallest drop of my blood. I'll make sure I will do that.
Yeah, Daniel, say. Finally, I think it's only fair I ask you this. Me kind of baby on social media. Me name say fake or say nkophobic creation or say I think it was. Say Nana Bana more responded. Was it fake and I true? I don't know. Be honest, say a man for a problem. I'm about Muntimi solve more. I something. Meaning, man, to me, and follow the full trail. No, but kakra me who you know. No idea there.
I say, one say Juma way dear. Wow, him did that. Say. It comes with all these things. I mean, like I've been in this space for a long time. Such things don't really push me. But I spoke to her and I told her, so I wish that as a woman and having your colleague woman, so me wohono. And can be sapo, sebi o crofobia obo biada ko me friend me empress. Or you were down for me papa, me mama, sister Penny, me bibi no. Just say, and quite a number of people, even my boss, Giorgio Pariado, I know he has a good relationship. So I was saying, even if you don't have access to me directly, at least you could have
gone through
some of these things so that you understand. So what's massam? That's what we say. I'm not doing enough, and and I always say that I operate an open door policy where anybody can come to me and tell me. Say, me feels away, say, because I think that is the only way able to improve and become the best version of ourselves. Indeed, I don't hate criticisms, but when it turns into insults, then it becomes a problem. But even that, I normal. I don't think it's a problem. Woman to woman. There was actually no issue.
Oh, there was no issue.
There was no issue. Won't say, and I can say me a BA system, no.
Yes.
For validation, not even the whole system. The validation, no. As at the time, no, not a year, 1 month, 3 weeks.
Okay.
So how long? And then we will continue to leave the system open. Say. And what we did was that a week before Yebe closing system, we reminded them of the date. And even that we extended, we did an initial extension. And Sana, you remind you 2 days after, you remind you 3 days, you remind, all in the bid to remind them, say, the closing date, I say you, until don't sit home until that day.
Okay.
Some of them were adamant. And you then
almost started complaining. Oh. Some of them they report him.
So I think that they were all over her DM. That's what she said. They were all over her DM. Say. I mean, shut system. I brought to me young wait. But that is why, and that is why for the past 2 weeks, office not to help desk. Say mum running then resolving more problems. When him say as at regional office 90% penako.
Wow.
Meanwhile, what the Monday and Monday is the deadline. Now you
complain
all over.
Everybody, I mean, say you cannot keep it open for all this while.
For how long?
No, there should be consequences for amount for actions and inactions, and they are not there.
You understand?
People should be responsible. Last day,
I'm saying that I'm meeting you halfway. Meet me halfway. na ye nyina ye ntumi mo aye ho enti em say complaints no ko ye no Mrs. ntumi anya botre entie your side of it na e ko ba no say the ba no but it's all part of it.
That's
but
fine.
I still want to maintain say nyame ya adoma Monday Monday and a deadline for validation.
Yes.
At least any Thursday. We have Ochina Friday, and like I've said,
Saturday
we are opening our offices on Saturday as well. So you have tomorrow, you have Saturday, you have Monday, the whole of Monday. Whatever issues you have, go to our various offices. We'll call your head officer. 2 deputies they are all seated with them at our conference room hall, ensuring say your staff are doing what they are supposed to do. I think that this is the best we can do in the circumstance. Because first of all we need the validated list to be sure. Say, so let me just say we are behind time, but just quickly, validation NSA work through all the process online. We want you to come and sit in front of us to say the minute na yen hwe say ampa nipa na wo so we no eyewa wo ni then we can validate you. Tia validate you we are a validated list na e betumi de akọ controller na yaka say controller nkrofo ni o personnel ni enti musika no e be allowance say enti for this number. So without the validation, you will be more one say you can you imagine say almost start ejuma but validation. And it's a time no drew na say national service yentumi entua oka. And also another problem.
Issue. And without validation you cannot be paid. And
even without the validation, you cannot be paid. Without the validation, you will not be deemed as having done your national service. Into what we are certificate and so so validation is an essential part of this process. So people they shouldn't belittle it and play it, downplay it. So that they can, we can get it smoothing out and able to make up.
That's fine. Ruth, me and say we wish you very well. Right?
I am so grateful.
We wish you
for
very,
your time.
very well. Ekosi saying so higher Sempai FM, RUTH DELA SEDDOH, Director General, National Service Authority. Ekosi